is he doesn't even talk in the locker room. How can you give him an unsportsmanlike? The quietest guy in the team.
Marcus Foligno flipping it through the air, bounces in front of Flynn. Holds up, looks over his shoulder for Hodgson. Now he has the puck. Brodie over to Mark Giordano, the captain of the Calgary Flames. Finds Paul Byron, dishes it off. Boma loads up. That's stopped by Lewin. His first save of this hockey game. Byron has been a pepper pot since the Olympics. He has been all over the ice. Bob Hartley cannot say enough good things about number 32. Comes back to Giordano. Long shot. Lewin makes the stop, kicking that one to the sideboards. As
the Calgary Flames, a lot of young guys trying to prove themselves, and it's really not getting into any kind of developed play for either team.
Ristolainen in, and fellow countryman Joni Ortio makes the stop, chopping it in, and back to pick it up is Ben Hanowski. Gives it away, Stafford scores! A giveaway behind the net, and Drew Stafford gives the Sabres the lead.
Good intentions gone bad right there. Just trying to reverse it instead of making the easy play up the board. Hanowski fires it back behind the net, and Stafford, as he is chasing up the boards, goes right on the stick. He stays right with it. And of course, everybody else is looking the other way. He can address his team.
Backlund brings it in. Puck played back to the point. Butler's there, hard off the boards. Backlund, cross-ice pass to Russell. Traffic in front, tipped. Lewin with a nice stop. Boma was right there. A minor penalty. The goal that certainly Brian Flynn thought he had scored. Taken away, and Calgary still within one. Giordano's shot, and Lewin will reach up and grab that, no problem.
Pick up for St. Louis, the games that he's played there. He's only lost one in overtime to Dallas. A big part of their playoff run.
Mike Camilleri goes wide, plays it in front of the net, and again Lewin just picks it up out of the air and hangs on to it. Steeney, watched by Butler, turns away. Leno back to the point. Delorier to Ristolainen. Delorier back to Leno, loads up, shoots, and that's stopped. Ortio got a pad on that. Ruhwedel finds Stafford. His pass ahead, taken away, and Brodie starts up for Calgary. Across the line, stage, and loads up his shot. Deflected away by the goaltender for Buffalo. Picked up by Christian Ehrhoff. Veteran defenseman plays it to Flynn. Hodgson. Now Foligno touches it. He turns, holding on to it. Hodgson shot. Ortio save. Rebounds there, and Butler clears it to Colborne.
We get some of the veterans back in the lineup. Curtis Glencross joining the team on that last road trip. Matt Stajan. Of course, tonight that's a big emotional boost for both Matt and the team.
Stopped by Ortio. Stafford found Conacher behind the Flame defenseman. Glencross picks it up into the middle. McGrattan has it across the line. Ryan McGrattan. Shot kicked out. Lewin made the stop.
On the same page, you know where that rebound's going to be sitting, and that's where you have to have some speed and some muscle to get to that traffic area.
Puck comes back to the point. Butler into traffic. Backlund shoots on a nice stop from Lewin. His best of the night. Off the boards by Hodgson. Down the ice. Foligno after it. Ortio would play it hard off the boards. Fourth-round pick in 2005 by Buffalo. Chris Butler starts it up the ice for Calgary, and a long shot from Camilleri, and Lewin has that one. He'll carve into the Buffalo end. Boma's shot goes wide. Byron on the ice, and Giordano able to keep it in. Boma to the net, and Lewin, the wherewithal to grab that out right in front of Michael Backlund.
And that it develops on their own.
Paul Byron holds up, can't get it by Hodgson. Verlinder gives it right back to Byron. Shoots! Stop made there for the stick of Monahan. And the Sabres get it out. McBain jumping into the rush. His shot stopped by Ortio. Corey Mitchell was right there if there was a rebound, but Ortio made sure there wasn't. Hudson gets it back. Hard pass. Ruhwedel into the corner. Flynn behind the net. Cody Hodgson's there. This pass goes off his stick. Nice play by Ruhwedel to keep it in. That one off Ortio into the corner. Hodgson turns, shoots, and Ortio has that up the middle, and Gagliardi couldn't get a stick on it. Sabres play it back out to the red line. Russell is there. He'll turn. Cross-ice pass line. Matt Stajan. He finds some room. Gagliardi shot. Big rebound. And went right by Lance Boma. 3:30 to go in the second period. Calgary down by 1. Colborne takes the puck away. Drops it. Giordano to Glenn Cross. To the front of the net. Monahan tipped it. But Lewin right there with his big right pad. Monahan with it on his stick, but he overskated it. Comes back to Brody. Up high. Side of the net. Where is it? They score! Joe Colborne, and Calgary has tied it at 1.
Can't tell you how big of a goal this is for the Flames and for Bob Hartley to finally get rewarded for some work. And what happens here, two mistakes Buffalo makes of not clearing the puck, goes right back to the defenseman. Good hard shot. It's redirected first by Colborne, who picks up the redirect.
Backman spying him and is dumping it in. It's going to rattle around the boards. 26-year-old Chris Russell from Carolina, Alberta, getting it across the line. He takes a big bump from Foligno. Colborne spying him. Long pass out to center. Foligno back over to Delorier. Ortio knocking it down and has it. Feeling the pressure. Sean Monahan now tied up. Foligno's in there for Buffalo and he has the puck. McBain comes off the point. Puck comes back to Delorier. Oh, it's right along the line. Referee's there. It's squeezed between the pads on Ortio. And some good defensive stick work by Calgary avoids Buffalo getting their second goal. He'll flip it in. Lewin along the board. Stajan couldn't knock it down. Mitchell is there. He takes a bump from Boma, but it's Hodgson with the puck for Buffalo. Loads up, shoots off the post. The puck, but Calgary persistent. Get it back. Here's McGrath with a head of steam. He's pitched up along the boards by Weber. McBain comes over, tied up by Monahan. In front, Glenn Cross, stoned by Lewin. Colborne looking for Glenn Cross, and the pass not where it needed to be into Linder. Brings it ahead. Mitchell to Hodgson. Off the boards to the net. Ortio with the save. Big rebound, and Calgary get it. They'll play it out after the puck. Schmid catches a piece of it. Now Boma with it. He finds Brian McGrath out to center. McGrath working around to Linder, and it's into the glove of Lewin, and he'll hang on to it. Comes into this game 12th in the National Hockey League defenseman scoring, and they score right there! Tipped in front. If it's Mike Camilleri's goal, it's his 20th of the year, and the 6th time in his career that he's scored 20 or more in a season.
Offensive face-off, big win there for the Flames as they win that face-off. Back to Butler. He doesn't waste any time here because right off the face-off, Backlund wins it back. Camilleri comes all the way across, gets some good positioning.
Hodgson pestered in the corner by Butler. It's the puck free, but it comes back to McBain. He'll hold the line. Hodgson with it. Turns, Backlund watching him, and his shot stopped by Ortio.
Losing a lot of their veterans and trades right at the trading deadline. Really don't have that power.
Here's Paul Byron, in all alone, shorthanded, scores! Oh, what a play by Paul Byron!
How bad did this young man want to score against Buffalo? Came over in a trade from Buffalo, and this is just extra work right here. He picks up that loose puck, and he was not going to be denied. He turned the Jets on right there, almost overskated the puck.
Here's Lance Boma across the line, puck taken away by Weber. 21-14, the shots in favor of Calgary. There's another one. Lance Boma launched that at the net. It's Camilleri, 3-on-2 Calgary. To Byron. Holds up, Backlund in front of the net, couldn't tip it. Giordano, he loads up. Cross ice, and a nice shot there from Camilleri. But Lewin read it all the way. On the boards for Boma. Pinned briefly by McBain. Now he finds Stajan, trying to wrap it around in front. Here's Boma on the backhand. Finds Stajan, and it's blocked in front. Oh, and Gagliardi couldn't tap it in. And this one takes a bounce off the referee, stung him, but it came right to TJ Brody. Buffalo made it difficult, but Calgary prevailed 3-1.